Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba Ilco number 7015 GA8-26D. This is a rim cylinder is what this is. The 7015 is representative of the fact that it's not only a rim cylinder, but it's a 5-pin rim cylinder. There are 5 drilled holes or chambers. The key has 5 cuts on it. If you need a 6-pin version, don't use this because it won't physically fit into the cylinder. You need the 7016 if you are working with 6-pin keys. Now moving on through the part number GA, that's going to tell you that you're dealing with a Sargent LA keyway. Factory original look-alike key blanks. Sargent LA. It's even stamped LA. Okay. The 8 in the part number refers to the tailpiece. This is going to be a typical 862 tailpiece. Okay. This particular model has an 862B connected to it, but that's incorrect. It's a GA8 in the sense that that's how the client ordered it, and it would have a tailpiece about that long, 1 3/4 length. This particular one is would be technically a GA10 because it's got the 2 3/8 longer tailpiece. Okay, that you would use for their 7075 cylinder, and a 7075 is going to be a 5-pin cylinder with a screw cap is where you're going to use that. The screw cap style has replaced their typical 7015 and 7016, turning them into a 7075, but this video is going to serve as a placeholder for the original 7015. Then moving through the part number 26D, that's a reference to the finish. Okay, satin chrome finish on the face, and of course a matching finish on the cylinder plug itself. All solid brass construction. The cylinder housing and the cylinder plug, that allows for extremely smooth, dependable operation on the cylinder itself that will pay off years down the road compared to a zinc sort of construction cylinder. High quality base material allows for very tight machining tolerances, allows a very nice smooth operating key, can be rekeyed years down the road, repinned down the road, repaired down the road later as cylinders simply fatigue with use. So when you start out with high quality base material like solid brass, you'll be able to maintain it in the long run. Now, being a rim cylinder, you're going to get the cylinder collar. If your application requires this, and a lot of rim cylinder applications obviously would, such as a rim cylinder on the exterior of a residential application where you have a surface mounted or rim mounted deadbolt on the inside. You will also get, with these new variants of their rim cylinders, you're going to get their 862L tailpiece, which allows for a lazy action that you would see on a deadbolt. That pie cut scenario would allow the key to turn and then project or retract whatever it's engaging. You can then take the key and turn it back 180 degrees and pull it out, or 80 or 90 degree and pull it out. That will allow you to use this in like a deadbolt scenario. Okay, should that be something that would be necessary, you'll need this small washer to use it as well. In the threaded cap scenario, it would need to look something like this, quite frankly, once it's installed. Okay, being a rim cylinder, you'll get the mounting plate, you will get the 2 screws, and these are called breakaway screws, as is the tail piece with those notches. You don't want to just try to snap it. It's not going to break like that. You'll want to carefully cut it after you've determined the actual length needed on both the screws and, of course, the tail piece itself. Okay. Carefully cut that. You don't want to bend the tail piece at all. A bent tail piece will be immediately known when you try to operate the hardware and the key doesn't work well, because it's literally trying to take that tail piece and move it in that sort of orientation. Okay, and that really concludes everything that is in the box when you get a rim cylinder. Now, having said that, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Kaba Ilco products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. There is a catalog there that you will find their cylinders in, and that will be called the brass cylinder catalog. Indeed, it'll have the word brass cylinder in it, regardless of the year, where you'll be able to review not only their rim cylinders, but their mortise cylinders, all the different finishes, all the different keyways, the tailpiece and cam types, the lengths that can be done on everything. They can do custom keying on everything. This order for this client happened to have been a KA10. And you might be ordering something that says KA2 or KD or whatever it is. The nomenclature at that part of the part number indicates the key work. So this was ordered from the factory as a set of 10 cylinders that were keyed alike in a group of 10. So this client ordered 10 of them, wanted all of them keyed alike. Sure enough, he's going to get 10 cylinders with a total of 20 keys, and they're all the same key operating all 10 of those cylinders. That's just how the client wanted it. That's what the application called for. The rest of that brass cylinder catalog is very useful because you'll find things in there that you may not know that Kaba Ilco makes, a variety of cylinder collars, tapered and straight. They get into a variety of low-profile deadbolts, which I'm partial to because they're very high quality using solid brass. They also are very low profile, as I said earlier. They're really tight down on the face of the door. But what's very interesting about the line of Kaba Ilco deadbolts is that they do a 2-inch back set. So if you've got a 15-light insulated French door where you've got literally 4-inch stiles, don't even think about sticking a 2 3/8 back set lock onto that, or a 2 3/4. You're not going to have the room. But that 2-inch back set that you can get from Kaba Ilco will save the day in that regard. You don't see it often, but when you need that 2-inch back set, Kaba Ilco is the company for it. You're also going to see all of their replacement key and knob, key and lever, key and deadbolt type cylinders, accessory kits near the end, and then a comprehensive offering of everything cam lock related that's possible to do to cam locks, and then some specialty locks, plunger locks, showcase locks are in there as well. If you have any questions on the Kaba Ilco 7015 GA8 and a 2060 finish, or any other Kaba Ilco product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.